What's happening? You already know it's the BCG General 330 Stalley, and I'm with Media Spotlight UK, always holding it down. Simple and plain.
I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. 2 fingers bending corners, the block stand still. Cops on my heels, but I'm beating down still. Chrome on my lap for these.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming all the way from Cleveland, Ohio, big Media Spotlight UK, welcome to Stalley. How's it going, sir?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah. How are you finding the UK so far? What's the best part of your trip?
Just being here, you know what I mean? I'm from Massillon, Ohio. It's a small town. So to be all the way here is a blessing.
It's a blessing, yeah. I've been checking on your Instagram a little bit, stalking you out just a little bit. And you've been to the Emirate Stadium. How was that for you? First football experience there. How was the crowd?
It was good. The crowd was decent. You know what I mean? It was, it wasn't a Man U crowd, but it was good.
You know what? I'll admit I'm a Man U fan supporter as well.
Okay.
So you know we're both in it here. But
right.
It's a shame it's not Manchester, because that would have been a different crowd altogether.
Right.
I mean, obviously you got soccer in the States.
Yes.
Who's more rowdier in terms of football crowds? Is it like guys in the States or guys over here? Who's more rowdy?
Oh, over here, definitely. Yeah. When it comes to football, when it comes to soccer, that football, definitely. Like American football might get a little wild.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Did you watch the Patriots win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did. I hated it.
Oh shit, man. That must have been crazy when they won. Like, did you go there, woo? Did you go for that?
No, I'm not a Patriots fan at all. I actually hated that they won. But
Cleveland Browns all the way?
Yeah, I'm a Browns fan.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So the main reason why you were here in the first place, you're here on your European tour.
Correct.
But also you did a performance alongside Peter Rosenberg for Shapes. How was the crowd and how were they receptive to you?
Man, it was great. Crowd was amazing. The energy was full and live that night. Like I say, not live 95. It was definitely one of the best performances I had in London. Packed house, you know what I mean? It was a good night, man. Like the energy was crazy. The people knew the music. I did music from almost every tape and every mixtape that I've put out, plus the album, and people knew all the lyrics, all the songs. It was just a good feeling, man. Like I said, I'm from Massillon, Ohio. It's a very small town. So for what I do to reach over here and to get that type of response, it's a blessing.
It must have been awesome for you to be overwhelming to know the UK crowd are supporting your shit, basically.
Man, so big for me.
Awesome. Well, I've seen your interviews with Rosenberg as well. So obviously, like, you guys know each other so well. Has there been any sort of crazy news that you've seen backstage with Rosenberg? Is there anything crazy that the guys have done, like Ebro and Rosenberg? What's the craziest shit you've seen them do?
Nah, man, they just, they good guys, like when it's there, like, I've known Rosenberg for some years now. I even did an interview with him at his house before, so he's a great dude. A good friend, I would consider him a friend, and he's just a lover of hip hop. So it's good to be around guys like that and be able to have those conversations on music with knowledgeable guys. So it's awesome, but nothing wild. They leave it off for the cameras. You see all the wild stuff.
Not that they drunk too much and think like, on the dance floor like crazy,
Nah. I don't party, so I don't know how they are in the party. So.
Cool. So, I mean, you're being with MMG, Maybach Music Group. Now, the type of artist you are almost goes opposite to the visual expect to see where you work with Rick Ross, Meek Mill, and they're flashy dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes the chains are like, are they wearing them down too much? Too rich for their own good? How do you manage to maintain the integrity of being yourself as an artist, knowing that you're working for Ross?
Man, just knowing yourself, knowing your worth, knowing what you're about, knowing your beliefs, staying focused, seeing the bigger picture. Me with the music, it's about family, it's about values, it's about teaching, to learning, to giving feelings and emotions to the fans and to the listener, to make them, want to cry, dance, laugh. Call up a friend and tell them how much they care about them, or maybe how much they don't care about them. That's the type of things I want to do in the music. So I just, apply those things and that reasoning to the music and just wait for it to resonate, and it has been, and it's been a blessing, and just to have the platform to be able to be on Maybach and to get maybe some viewers or some listeners that might have never checked out a Stalley song.
That's now
checking and tuning in and and some might be like, this ain't my speed, but some might be like, you know what, I need that balance. You know, I need to listen to some Ross and Meek, but then I need to go and chill and listen to some Stalley.
So it's like a balance of like, you know, like hardcore trap and getting out there, and then you have the sort of almost indie sort of vibe, like kind of chill out, relax.
Exactly.
How was that first initial meeting with Ross? It must have been like, were you nervous at any point?
I wasn't really nervous. You know, he never, you know, he called my phone, and so I knew that he was a humble enough man to do that, because himself had hit me up and texted me and then gave me a phone call, so he didn't have anyone else do it. So that was kind of like an icebreaker. So when I went and met him, you know, in person, it was kind of that same feeling. He was just like real, like welcoming. Yeah. It was like a family in the Bronx. Yeah, so exactly. Everybody around him treated me the same. You know,
together basically.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody around me, you know, around him, treated me as a brother and welcomed me the same. So it was definitely easy going.
Now, obviously, you've had, you know, you got Wale, you got Meek Mill, you got Rick Ross. Now, you've known them for quite some time now, so you must have seen some crazy, outlandish shit that the guys have done. Is there anything a funny story you could tell us about what them guys have done? Like, did they fuck up at any point? Did they think like, whoa, did Rick Ross just do that? Did Wale do that shit? Like, what are them guys doing?
Nah, man, I think that, you know, everybody is pretty, you know, everybody grown men, so they carry themselves as such, and you know, but like things that's crazy to me is like Ross would wake up and buy like 10 cars in one day, you know what I mean? What? Yeah, so that's crazy to me.
I take the public transport to get myself over here, and I can't even afford the car. He buys 10 in one day.
Yeah, in one day, you know, so to me that's like wow, but it's motivation and it's inspiring, you know, if that's what you aspire for. You know, maybe I don't need 10 cars, but maybe I do. But to be able to do that and to see how hard he's worked and the empire that he's built is definitely something that I admire. But things like that is really, I mean, everybody else, you know, they carry themselves. It's really nothing wild and crazy that we do besides, you know, just making music and
buying a lot of things.
Basically. Yeah.
Buying lots of chains.
Yeah, and splurging, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm from London,
yes.
And obviously you're from Ohio.
Yes.
Now, what would be if I were to come over to Ohio right now, where would you take me? What would be the hot spots? Like, where would be the women? Where would be the food? Where would be the nice fancy cars? Where would you take me?
Well, the cars is going to be everywhere. First of all, you're going to see everything from old schools to, you know, 2015, 16, whatever. So the cars is there. Women is there. You can go to the mall. You can go to a restaurant. You can go on a college campus. You can go to a club. Like, women is everywhere. Yeah. Fashion as well. There's a few stores out there that you can go to, little boutiques, and then there's the malls and stuff that people shop at as well. You definitely have to hit some sporting events. Sports is big in Ohio, so you want to check out a Browns, a Cavs game. If it's springtime, summertime, an Indians game, if you're into baseball.
Well, got the Indians on me.
Yeah, salute. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and then, you know, even check out some high school sports. There's a lot of good high school sports in Ohio as well, especially football. Cool. High school football is big. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of fun things to do. If you into sports, it's definitely, if you into sports and eating, Ohio got you covered.
Listen, I'm more eating, my love handles are there, so I'm there anytime, bro. Like, just take me over there, put me in the package, then send me over, I'll be all right.
And one thing too, like, you got to check out the Football Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
It's both in Ohio.
So a little bit of history as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, you've had your album out for the past couple of months, Ohio. Clearly, what's in the title is that you're telling a story within Ohio. Like, you know, are you basically trying to put Ohio on the map as far as like the music that you're putting out?
It's not about really putting Ohio on the map, because Ohio's been on the map for so many years musically, especially when it comes to the soul and the funk music. But it's about kind of putting the way I see Ohio on the map, the way my upbringings, the things that I've seen, the experiences that I've been through, and I want to just really bring that and make it relatable to the world. I think that no matter where you are, whether you're in London, you're in Ohio, you in you know, South Africa, I feel there's a story or there's a message that can be, you know, felt through the music, and I just wanted to really, you know, translate that into the music and kind of bring it as an introduction of who Stalley is and where Stalley is from. You know, I don't want people to get blinded or shy away from the title because it is Ohio. I don't want people to feel like, well, he just doing
It's
this
just
for
subject to
Ohio.
one area.
This is
You're
just
not trying to do that.
it's not for just one area, but it's definitely a sound that has resonated from that area that can be a global sound. That's what I was really, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I think that's what I did do. I shouldn't even say trying. I think that's what I did.
No, you're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. You're doing it anyway.
Exactly.
Just say it, don't be so humble. Just say that you're putting it out there.
Exactly. It's out
awesome.
there. Yeah.
Well, you've worked with Ty Dolla $ign,
Yes.
Nipsey Hussle, Rick Ross is on the album, August Alsina. Who would you say would be your ultimate bucket list collaboration? If you had a person, dead or alive,
Yes.
that you want to work with right now, who would it be?
I mean, there's so many to narrow it down to one, but you know, somebody I would love to do something with, like a Bob Marley.
Ooh.
Yeah, like or even like a Marvin Gaye. You know.
We're going old school,
Yeah. You said dead or alive. You should have gave me
I'm
that option.
I'm saying, like, you know. All right. What about people that are alive still?
Yeah. So like then you got somebody like Andre 3000,
Nice.
Nas, John Mayer. Bruce Springsteen, you know, those are consistently some of my favorite top picks that I would like. If somebody was like, yo, you can grab anybody, I can make it happen, those would probably be the first 4 names to pop up.
Ooh, sweet, man. Legendary status you're trying to reach for. No playing about.
No.
Awesome.
We going all the way.
Going all the way.
Jolly Ranchers and Xanax, my special potion cola. My seats feel like sofas. Cup in my hand, no coasters.
Have you had your eye on any talent in the UK as well? I mean, obviously, Crept & Conan, I don't know if you heard of
Yeah.
You know, he's had some working with Rick Ross. Is there any talent that you got your eye on right now that you want to collaborate with?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to collaborate with anybody who's down to collaborate and make some good music, you know what I mean, it has good sounds. I've been in the studio with a few people, you know, the past couple days out here, so just trying to network, trying to build, trying to see what comes about, I should say, you know, because there's a lot of talent over here, and I think that it needs to reach, you know, the States and just on a whole global aspect. I think that a lot of this needs to come out, you know, Skepta and like, Skepta and Stormzy.
Did you see at the Brit Awards?
Yeah, I saw those guys on stage
with
and
Kanye
come
West.
out with Kanye, which was big, you know. And then Stormzy is a dude that's, you know.
He is hot on the fire.
Yeah.
Real talk. And also another one, Fecky. That's
Yeah.
Dude you need to check out.
Okay, so, you know, I'm learning a lot. When I first came to UK in probably like 05, I know Dizzy Rascal and Kano and those guys were real big, and the grime scene was just like
Big up to our British.
Yeah, the grime scene was really just taking off, and to see it kind of like rebirthing and rebuilding and coming back full front and getting the acceptance of like some of the bigger names even in America taking a liking to it and putting it on the national stage is awesome. So, you know, like I said, I'm down to work.
Okay, well, look into the camera and say, like, I want to work with the UK. Say,
I want to work
right
with
now.
the UK, so make sure y'all holler at me at Stalley, Stalley. That's on Twitter and Instagram. Shout me out, man. If y'all got production, send it my way. I'm here, man. Twitter and Instagram is Stalley, Stalley. Facebook is Stalley Music, Facebook.com, Stalley Music. Check me out on there. Check out Stalley330.com. That's the website. Everything is on there. Interviews, videos, tour dates, pictures, whatever you want, you can link up with me right there. You already know.
Baby, the ball, baby. The ball, baby. The ball, baby.
I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. Chrome on the feet, chrome pipes, chrome grill. Swing top the wheel, hold my drink.